couldn't come out of the house for about 3 years. It's almost impossible to get Luca to go for a walk. He's terrified. You're not scared? He spends a lot of time hiding in the wardrobe upstairs. Come with me. Or he'll go to a darkest corner. I'm at a loss, really.
It's making Luca so unhappy.
So we got Murphy to help Luca, and it's actually had the opposite effect. If she jumps at him, he'll tell her off. We don't know what he's gonna do. We are on edge. Away, away! It's got to the point where Jasmine may have to move out with Murphy.
In over 20 years as a dog trainer, I've seen it all.
Winnie!
Okay, this is going to be fun. And dealt with some really tricky cases. She could get really hurt. No! I'm ready to bring my A game to help these dogs and their desperate owners. I've worked with a lot of dogs over the years, and he seems to be one of those that are very, very sensitive. They can be tricky.
To get an idea of just how anxious Luca is about walking, Victoria's arranged to meet Diane at their local park.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Most of the time, I have to say, when people open their boot, the dog jumps out. But I'm not seeing any of that here.
He was a very brave boy. We were out all the time. As time's gone on, he's got very anxious. He doesn't like to walk. He's very nervous. He's a bit frightened of everything, really.
Did something happen to him outside?
In certain places, things would frighten him, noises, motorbikes. Sometimes smaller dogs would go for him. And then around COVID time, he just stopped walking completely. He didn't walk for about 3 years. He wouldn't
3 years?
He wouldn't come out of the house.
Wait a second. He didn't come out the house for 3 years?
When we first got Luca, Luca was the happiest boy ever. We'd walk everywhere. He's always smiling, big grin on his face. I'd walk Luca in the woods for an hour, and it was just fabulous. He brought so much light into my life. He got to about 3, 4 years old, and he started to get nervous. I was going through a pretty hard time with looking after my mum. She ended up with Alzheimer's. So Mum came to live with us. Mum passed away kind of in the middle of COVID. I ended up with severe anxiety, and he literally became my emotional support dog.
What happens then when you try and go on a walk?
He's very strong. We'll just stop and pull backwards and just try to get home or try to get back to the car. He's lost confidence in me, I think.
And have you lost confidence in yourself?
A little bit. If we do get out and he decides to flight, it's really hard to hold him.
I see, OK. So you're actually worried about bringing him out?
Yes.
Because he's a big, strong boy, and if he suddenly decides, I'm done, I'm leaving...
He's gone. That's if I can get him out of the car.
I don't want to stress him out, but I do want to see how he is outside. If you are able to get him out,
Hey, Lou.
stand back. And...
Come, Lou, come on. Come on, Lou. Luca, out, come on. You coming out? Come on. Coming out. Oh. Come on, I'll help you down. Good boy. Good boy. Brave boy. Wanna go to the park? Come on. Good boy. He's a bit of a puller.
Do you think he's just doing this for you?
No, he's panicked a bit.
He's panicked. Yeah.
But things escalate quickly when Luca spots a man with a dog approaching.
Hold on 1 second, sir.
Come.
Bring him back.
Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Come on.
And with Diane struggling to hold him back, Victoria decides to call a halt to the observation.
Ramped you up a bit, didn't it? You're fine.
What I noticed right away is that he's hugging that wall for safety and then coming round the corner into the park. He there's in ready with that defensive behaviour. Of course, he'd be blamed.
Absolutely.
Because he's a bully breed.
Yeah, but he's just a pussycat, really. He's a big baby, and he's a big frightened baby.
Now you have another issue at home.
Yeah. My daughter came home from university. Luca was meant to be my daughter's dog.
Right.
I bonded with Luca straight away, so Luca's always been my dog. So we now have another puppy. Might have been the wrong idea. I'd always promised Jasmine a dog for her 16th birthday. Early this year, a friend at work said that they had puppies.
We went to visit and then we got it.
I thought the dynamics would be better, give him a bit more confidence. But Luca wants nothing to do with Murphy. It's very, very tense when they're in the same room together. If she jumps at him, he'll tell her off. We don't know what he's gonna do. The situation with the dogs has got so difficult that we keep them separate. We use baby gates. It's just not a free-flow house. It's got to the point where we do have to consider whether Jazz moves out with Murphy. It gets too tense, too difficult, and it's unfair.
Time to meet Murphy and find out why Luca's not so keen on the new addition. How bad can a puppy be?
Hi, Jazz.
Hiya.
Hi, this is Victoria.
Hello.
This is Jasmine, my daughter.
Hi. Hello.
Looks like Murphy's melted Victoria's heart anyway.
Wow. She's beautiful. Now we have a difficult situation. Can you tell me about that?
Having these two together in the same room is quite tense because you don't know how he'll react towards her, because sometimes he will go towards her and try and be dominant.
When you say he's trying to be dominant, what does he actually do?
He'll go to stand over her and just have his head down so it's quite close to her, and he'll start growling.
It's kind of really the whole room, the electricity just goes tense. We don't know what he's going to do.
What are you scared of?
He will hurt her. Scared that he'll hurt her.
Do you have any footage of it?
Some footage on my phone.
Okay. Oh my God. Wow. How is this impacting your lives?
We have to stay in separate rooms most of the time.
If I'm in the front room, Jasmine isn't. We can shut the gate, Jasmine can have the run of the corridor, the hallway and her room, and vice versa.
You're living really separate lives
Yeah.
in the same house. You've been to university, come back. What will happen if there is no solution?
I think I would probably try and find somewhere else to live.
It seems like you guys have quite a close relationship.
We do, yeah.
That the last thing you want her to do is to move out because of the dog.
Yeah. I just got her back and it's lovely to have her back. It
Yeah.
really is.
Okay, so why don't we go sit down, have a cup of tea and have a chat? It's been really interesting observing the behaviour today. There's a lot to unpack here. Because you were a carer to your mother, weren't you?
Yeah.
How do you think your mother's illness and your distress at seeing your mother being so ill affected him?
I think it affected him badly. Yeah, I really do.
I do believe that he picks up on your anxiety and he's taken all of that on board. Then during COVID, of course, everybody was going out for walks because that's the only way they could get out. And so then things became busier and busier and busier. So now outside for him, it became polluted, which then leads me on to Murphy. Before Murphy came, his home was his castle. This is where he was relaxed. Then Murphy comes and it all changes. So in order to protect himself, he is going to show this really defensive behaviour. And I truly believe that if he was backed into a corner, he would fight his way out of it. It was the only way that he could.
Yeah.
He now feels fearful in his own home. So what are the options? In an ideal situation, I'd say, right, for now, Jasmine and Murphy, you move out for a while. For the dogs, that would be the best thing. But you can't move out. So where do you move to? It's expensive. It's London, for goodness sake. If this situation doesn't work, What is best for the dogs? Not what's best for us, what's best for the dogs. Sometimes in situations like this, rehoming is an option because it's actually better for both dogs.
It is worrying to know that there may be the option of rehoming Murphy because we have fallen in love with Murphy.
This is a very, very tough case. Am I going to come here and say, I'm going to take down the baby gates, you can just hang out? No, I'm not. I wish I could.
Feel comfortable taking them down.
But I'm not going to. Well, not right now, maybe in the future. It just takes a long time. We have a lot to do. I'm going to be able to give you the foundation from where you can build. It's almost like we need to go back to basics and see where we get.
We will work through what we have to work through for the good of the dogs.
Yeah.
It's all about the dogs.
Yeah.
We know it's a hard road. I'm worried, but we will give it our best shot. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and we have to look at that in a realistic way, don't we?
Well, at the end of the day, it's what's ever best for them.
Yeah.
Victoria is in North London helping Bulldog cross Luca conquer his fear of, well, everything. First, she wants to find a way to make him see new puppy Murphy as a furry friend rather than furry foe, so that Jasmine won't have to pack her bags and up sticks.
All right, so the problem is that when the two dogs are in this room together, there's just too much focus on each other. So you're going to come over here with Murphy, and I've got a little snuffle mat here so that she's going to be busy doing something. Then you are going to bring him in here and give him chew time. Now, with both dogs doing their busy stuff and their chewing, which is a great discharging activity, relieves anxiety, relieves that stress. Hopefully, after they've done all their chewing, they can both settle down and be calm together. This gate, this is safety, and this gate is going to stay here for a long time. The reason why you're this side is because I want to give Luca some choice, that he can either stay here and do his chew, or he can leave.
Yeah.
I want you to do this as much as possible. This is going to be your evening time. You are building a structure.
Okay.
When dogs are anxious, nervous, they thrive on predictability. So are we ready to go?
We're ready.
Good girl.
Good. Just want you to go and get Luca now.
Okay. Luca. Oh, hello, baby. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
You like that one better.
Don't touch him. Just leave him be. Sit back, relax.
This is nice. Go on, you can have it.
You can have it.
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on. Go on. Good boy.
That's it. Oh, nice. Good. He's choosing to stay because he could have easily taken that chew or that chicken out.
Yeah.
Tell him, good boy. Now you can talk to
Oh,
him.
Luke.
Good boy.
Good boy.
It's all right. That's fine. That's good. So he's taken himself off, and that's the key. When he feels like he has some choice, oh, it's going to make him feel so much better. Look, he's coming back in. Fantastic. I want you to tell him what a good boy he is.
Oh, that's my good boy. That's
Yeah.
my good boy. That's my good boy. Good boy.
Perfect. We're going to see if he can relax. So stop petting him and let's just see what he chooses to do. He chose to settle. How do you think he's feeling right now?
He's pretty chilled.
Yeah,
He's got his eye on her, but he's pretty chilled.
yeah. If both dogs feel safe, then they're going to start to get used to each other's presence.
Yeah.
And don't let her get in his face one day. you can take the gate away.
Next, to help avoid any sticky situations when they do meet, Victoria wants to teach Jasmine how to call Murphy away when she's getting a bit too full on for Luca.
I want to work with just you and Murphy.
Okay.
It's really difficult for Luca. Imagine what it's like if a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old is around you all of the time and bugging you. It's really like the equivalent of somebody coming up to you and be like, hey, can we play? Can we play? So his tolerance level's very, very low. There's got to be boundaries, right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is just teach her a little recall. Now, do you use a recall word with her already?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. We're going to swap places.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the lead. All right, so what I do, I'm going to throw the treat there. Murphy, here. Yes. I'm going to feed her when she comes back to me. Walk up, I throw a treat, I step back, say, Murphy, here. Yes. I turn my side body so it looks like I'm going off in the other direction. Encourages her to come with me.
Okay.
And I repeat and repeat. And each time, I get longer and longer away.
Okay.
And what's going through her mind is like, whenever Mum calls me and I come back to her, I get good stuff. You swap with me, and then you have a go.
Murphy, here.
Nice.
Good girl. Murphy, come here.
That's it. So I want you to build this cue up. You've got to really have her fluent
Okay.
before it's really going to work with Luca.
Creating boundaries and avoiding opportunities for conflict is key to these two hopefully becoming friends, or at least tolerating each other. Next, Victoria wants to help Luca fight his fear of the great outdoors by taking him to his very own secure field.
I want you to be able to go on your walks, even if it's once a week, together. No other dogs, no stress, no nothing. So let's see what he does.
Victoria's hoping that regularly giving Luca his own safe space where he can be freely off lead will help him drop his guard and learn to feel comfortable outside again.
Oh, yay, happy boy. Yay. You happy?
The best thing for this dog is to have experiences like this, and look what he's doing. He's putting his nose down. He's gathering information from the ground.
Good boy.
He's opened up. He's striding. That tail's up. Those ears are forward. He's like, this is my place. It's so beautiful to see it. Look at that. Makes me a bit teary. When a dog rolls like that, he's like, That's a good roll, that is.
See, that's my Luca.
You know, if you can do this once a week, twice a week even, as much experience as he can have outside, this is better than taking him to the park or taking him around the street. Don't do that. Doesn't like it, doesn't want to do it. What a delight. One day, further down the line, you can bring them both to a secure field. Right now, this is his. I was very frank with you. I don't know where this is going to end, but now we've done some work and now I can see that actually at points they can settle together and be okay together. I think maybe the future's a little brighter.
Oh, thank goodness.
Good luck. I will check in on you. Don't go too far, too fast. I don't care even when I check in back with you that you're like, we had just achieved just this. Fine.
Just that would be going forward.
Exactly.
That's what we need.
Exactly.
Still light up, Luca's walking.
Just over 2 weeks since Victoria's visit, Luca and Murphy have been slowly working on resolving their sibling rivalry.
You get the ball.
Luca has been rediscovering his confidence outdoors on walks with Diane, and even little Murphy's recall is improving. Now Victoria wants to check in on Luca and find out how he's doing.
I am dying to find out. how things have been going. Can they settle together in the evenings?
They can. It doesn't always work. Generally, it will go away if one finishes before the other one. Then the other one will stand over the partition staring at and make it a little bit uncomfortable. But when it works, it's lovely. We're sort of building it up. We're doing sort of half an hour and then we're leaving.
I love the fact that you are actually sort of doing it in small increments. I think that's really important. Would you say that he is a bit happier at home?
Yeah, I think he is. Tails up a lot more. He loves the field. We go to a field to take a ball. He'll just run. He just lords it.
Amazing, good. At some point, introduce Murphy into the mix.
I hope to, yeah.
What about Jasmine? Because I did a little bit of work with her and the recall.
She can call Murphy back. Murphy can get too excitable, so we're going to be really strict with her with that because she's a bit of a diva.
I'm really impressed with what you're doing, and what I think impresses me the most is the fact that you're just not pushing them.
Right.
So I would just say more of the same.
Thank you.
Okay, and it's just delightful to see him and to see you. It's truly, it is, you're delightful.
Both delightful, they really are.
Thanks for watching. If you love It's Me or the Dog and want more dog training tips and tricks, visit my official site, positively.com. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a dog trainer, check out the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. I'll see you online.